Good afternoon, I'm Brandon, this is Vanessa, and this behind us is our CT-13. I forgot to mention our most important family member, Coco here. She's a Shih Tzu, and she doesn't want to be left out. Her feelings were hurt. Okay, but getting back on the topic, this is our first time taking the CT-13 out. We've restored it, remodeled it, more remodeled than restored, but there was some framework we had to do just to get the rust out. And we would like to share it with you since this is our first time traveling in it, and we're traveling to a state park in Georgia. So let's go into the inside. Let's go in. Alright, so some of the first things you'll see is instead of the bunk bed, we took that out. We took the top bunk, we lowered it so that now it's a sofa cushion. And in the original U-Haul, there was this bump out fiberglass piece in the back, which severely limits, well, this being able to go there and how much seating space you had. So we took what was part of the bottom cushion for the bottom bunk and made that the backrest, and we took out the bump out, and then in its place we used a piece of shower paneling and cut it to the same outer dimensions of the bump out and screwed it down in its place. Alright, so in the floor we've got vinyl plank flooring. We've got where the well, part of the closet used to go further down, or there was a drawer there. That's what it was. It was a drawer with a shelf and then extra storage and access around the corner. We put the microwave in there, and where the old air conditioner used to be, I'm sorry, the old fridge for U-Haul, that's where the bigger mini fridge is. And then right here we installed in the middle the air conditioner. Let me show you a few things about that. So in the air conditioner, you can almost see it right there. That's a drain pan with a drain to the outside. And then after I finish showing you the inside, I'll show you something else we did to help the heat for the air conditioner get out. It doesn't keep it like an ice box, but it keeps it pretty cool. In the center section here, instead of the carpet strip, we again use that fiberglass sheet that you see in the bathroom section at a Home Depot store, but we use the back side, not the textured side. And on the back side, my wife, she did stenciling there. She did a phenomenal job with that. We can go forward into the kitchen area. You'll see that there's a countertop. We used a butcher block countertop that they sell at, you know, your Home Depot or Lowe's, a hardware store, with a routered edge. We used the, I believe it was the original U-Haul sink. We replaced it in, put a new faucet on it, and used the cutout that we had cut out for the hole as the insert. We've got these tap on, tap off lights right there with the remote to change the color of them. Up here, let me see what's maybe different. When we bought this U-Haul, it didn't have the inserts anymore with it, so we just used it all as storage space. We've got many things so that we can cook. We've got a one burner so that we can do stovetop cooking. We've got the combo of the toaster oven. There's like a flat iron here and the coffee. The bed area is mainly the same. We don't really need a table, so we've kind of made it permanently a bed. We've got roll down screen inserts for the windows. For all of our curtains and they have the valance look. For all of them, how we did it is we didn't use a rod. We used a piece of electrical wire. If you would come with me here and look at this, this is how all of them are. We placed a screw in and then a little piece of 12 gauge electrical wiring that still has the insulation on it. And that's how they all typically are. We've put many new screw holes into the fiberglass shell, and a way to keep it, to make it work is, if you would come close to this, right, this isn't original either, I don't believe, but someone before us put these in. Well, these are like, they're auto body panel inserts or nuts, You'll see them at any auto parts store. We use those for all the screw holes we had to put in, so we didn't really damage the fiberglass, and it still had strength to the screws that we put in. Our closet, we haven't really made any changes to it. Oh, and the only other thing that maybe I haven't mentioned is the iPad mount. That was something we got off of Amazon. And that's how we do our, roughing it, camping out when we're watching TV. In the back side where the radiator is of the air conditioner. So if you come down here, you'll see what is a duct fan. And that duct fan is an inline, it's called an inline duct fan. And I'm pulling the hot air out. Alright, well, I had hoped that would be enough, but it wasn't. So right there, what you see is like, a $20 fan from Walmart. And that's blowing air, ambient air from the outside in. And then this inline filter, the inline fan, is pulling that hot air back out. Now, that system works pretty well. I'm keeping the temperature inside inside that little area where it's heat exchanging. The temperature is maintaining, I don't know, it hasn't gotten above 120 at most on the hottest day. But again, this air conditioner is not an ice box, so I wouldn't go, if temperatures are reaching 100, this air conditioner may by itself not be enough. Inside there's some duct work that brings fans, that brings that area, the space is right here, and it brings that air behind the air conditioner back out. So that's done with duct work. Some other things we've done to the outside. Let's show you. I got two lights right here, two switches and so the first switch is off of the 12-volt system. Can't see it since it's daylight, but it lights up this. You can almost see it. It lights up this handlebar right here. And that also gives me a light right there. Let's see, there it is. Alright, so that makes it so that we can see the step at night really well before we step in. And then the second switch right here lights up that light right there. So much like y'all's RV, some of y'all's at least, our fiberglass was in horrible condition. It was really rough, pitted, lots of oxidation on it. So we first started with a wash on the outside, and then we used McGuire's wax to polish it up. We were concerned that with some of the other waxes they add a color to it. And so McGuire's makes a great product that's for RV restoration. It's a three-part. There's a part for restoring the fiberglass, and there's a part for putting like a wash and wax on it, and then the last part is like just wax. We actually have only done 2 parts, so hopefully this will buff out even better. But so we did the McGuire's. We've done the first 2 parts, didn't have time for the third, and that's what you see on the outside to give it that shine. And it's a phenomenal product. But definitely yearly, I'll probably be putting that wax back on it. If you would walk around.
We also had to pull off all the old U-Haul decals that someone kindly enough painted over to make it extra difficult. And one day we'd like to replace the windows, but that hasn't been this year's project. And we're still looking for another baby moon for our cap down there on the tire.
If you guys know of one, please let us know.
Yeah. Let us know, because we have one but not the other. But that's okay. But it's super tiny at only 13 feet for those of you unaware of U-Hauls, but we really, really love it, and it's perfect for the 2 of us. We've also done some work on the undercarriage. Had to replace the elevator bolts that were rusted through, and we took all the rust off and repainted the trailer and everything to keep that from happening. So hopefully we'll have this and get to enjoy it for a really, really, really long time.
Thank y'all so much for watching, and taking a look at this camper with us. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope it gives y'all some ideas. And if there's anything that you don't specifically like, keep it to yourself. You don't have to share that. We thank you guys. Bye.
Thanks.